Paul, it's Heather. I'm reading off my half-written comments, so I apologize if I'm like not looking at the camera at all. But anyway, I didn't want to put this massive comment in when I could just say it. Look, I don't know what happened. I mean, you've sort of explained that there was a communication error, and obviously since you've just deleted the message, like, it's not, like, I assume you've deleted it to protect other people's privacy, which is good for you. Like, I don't think you're the kind of person who would delete it just because it makes you look bad. But yeah, so I can't have an opinion on what happened. I can't say whether what you did was forgivable or not because I don't know. But what I can have an opinion on is your video, your recovery. Like, after the Sandpepper shit, right, there was the massive shitstorm, and then there was Sandpepper's apology. And the worst thing about the whole thing, almost, I mean, one of the worst things about the whole thing was his complete inability to say, I fucked up, I did a wrong thing, I should not have done it. And his apology was pretty much, I'm sorry that you were offended. Like, it wasn't ever an apology for what he did. Whereas you, the fact that you are making this video to publicly admit and to publicly apologize for something that you did publicly is huge. It's so big of you, and it's a giant thing to do. And I mean, I wouldn't expect less of you, to be honest, because I know you by now. So yeah, I've just watched it again so that I can have a more accurate comment on what you're actually saying. Now, the reason we so often advise like better communication to our friends, like I agree with you. The most often thing I say to my friends who are having problems is tell them, use your words. You have to actually say the things if you want the person to know how you feel. But the reason we have to say it so often is that it's hard. It is so hard to actually get that out, you know? So just because we actually think it doesn't mean that we're always going to practice it. Like, it's hard. Everybody's going to put it down. Everyone's going to, you know, push down the bad things. It's not that bad, you know. We'll get through it. Even when you kind of know that you're going to have to talk about it. But I think it's kind of a human thing. Your perspective on saying how it's a lack of respect is a completely new perspective for me on it. On this issue, I mean, not everything. But I'm really connecting with what you're saying. Like, how can I expect a friend to be able to keep up with what I'm thinking and feeling if I don't give her enough respect to tell her the thoughts and feelings? Because no one is a mind reader. I think we need a reminder sometimes. Everybody does. What I was going to say is caveat, oh God, is a good one. However, I think it's probably unnecessary, but knowing you're very thorough, and I don't think you could have had that video without putting that in because that's just who you are. And also, I don't know how to pronounce caveat. I would have always said caveat. But anyway, I have to work on it for the rest of my life. Yes, I think that's the most powerful part of your entire video is the admission that yes, I have to work on it, because everybody who wants to be a good person and everybody who wants to be kind to all the people in their lives, which I hope is actually everybody, although I know that it's not, knows that it's something that you have to work on. I think it's not a thing that someone can you don't just achieve a level of perfect communication. It's always going to be like working, you know? You're always going to have to work on it. It might go well for years. You might not have another issue ever, but you're going to stuff up again. I'm going to stuff up again. Everyone's going to stuff up again. That's how humanity works. And what we choose to do after we fuck it up is what makes us who we are, I think. And even the sweetest and most kind-hearted person like yourself stuffs up, obviously, because you just did. And I think you're amazing by saying that, yes, I fucked up and this is how I'm going to work on it and this is what I did wrong. You are not saying I screwed up because... You're not saying I screwed up because I was drinking, I did this is my excuse. You are straight up admitting it because you're a straight up person and you're going to take this mistake as a lesson and you're going to learn from it and you're going to run with it, and I think you're awesome. And I talked for longer than I expected to, so I'm going to stop now. Bye.